Narcissists are users and abusers, and one of the strongest, best tools they have to use against you is your love. Whether it's an intimate partner relationship or a family relationship, they will manage to use that love to their advantage and against you. And this is how they do it. In an intimate partner relationship, they begin the love cycle by inducing you to love them, seducing you to love them, by doing all the right things, saying the right things, behaving in the right way, mirroring everything that you want and like, and doing things to reinforce that love continuously until they have you completely hooked. Then the fun begins for them. The mask drops. And while you're in love with this person, this ideal person that they've created for you, a perfect match, they begin to show their true selves, their true agendas, their true motives, their selfish inclinations. They begin to impulsively react upon you. However they feel, they make you feel. If they're mad, you're mad. If they're frustrated, you're frustrated. They had a bad day, you're going to have a worse one. And in this, you have gone through stages where the love has developed into a cognitive belief that this person that you first met is the real person, and that this is just an obstacle in the relationship, because you have developed real love for this person, even though the person isn't real. But the narcissist, you see, is both a creator and a destroyer. They not only create this illusion of love in you, they will eventually destroy that same love by their behaviors and their actions. And that too is a process. There is a process to everything on earth, including the development of love. In a narcissistic relationship in which an intimate partner develops love within you, which is actually a trauma bond, there's 3 stages to it that almost everyone goes through. It's the rising love, the initial stage, where the perfect self, the perfect other, everybody comes together and gets along. The rising love, where the love grows and is cultivated, enhanced, and rewarded. And then after that is established, the narcissistic behavior, the abusive behavior, tends to whittle away on that love. Rationalization and denial is whittled down over time. Eventually, you lose the hope to wish for a better person, and you lose part of the love. It starts to decline. That's the second stage, declining love. In this stage, 2 things happen. The person whose love is declining, the normal person, seeks to resolve things with the narcissist. They're desperate to fix things, to solve things. Whereas a narcissistic person does not want to change. They don't want to even consider changing or being wrong or accountable. Therefore, resolution will fail because it's one-sided, as the narcissistic abusive person throws everything back in your face. When you say, well, why can't we do it? It's your fault, always your fault. And there's never a solution because they don't want one. Once the victim of this type behavior gets tired of hoping for a better resolution and a better relationship, they begin to lose hope in the initial relationship they thought they had. They begin to fail to see the perfect partner. They begin to see the real person. The declining love stage will also bring on 2 things, one in the victim and one in the abusive person, the partner, the narcissist. The victim will respond less, will be less interested, will detach more. The narcissistic person will see this and they will begin to up their antics. They will try to first vacillate between good and bad and being charming and sweet, and if you don't fall for it this time, they go to anger because their narcissistic ego has been injured. They will threaten things, threaten divorce, even threaten violence. They will threaten to leave you. They will say you're not trying. They will do everything in the book except resolve things. And in this process, the victim will either go back and forth for a while with renewed hope, or they will decline in hope and decline in love. And this is where we're headed towards, where the narcissist destroys the love that you had for them. They destroy it. narcissist as the destroyer of love. When you beat on something long enough, by words or action, even if it's sand on a mountain, it will whittle it down. Bit by bit, little by little, it becomes less. And in the case of a love relationship, if only one side is working hard and the other side is working to destroy it, it will become a destroyed love. It will end at some point. The victim, whether their family or intimate partner, will give up hope on this person. And the multiple types of love they may have had for them, little by little, will be whittled down to where they are being forced by the behavior of the toxic person to give up to save themselves. Love in a family relationship is different from an intimate partnership, depending on the type of relationship, of course, because as the Greeks said in their words for love, there are more than one type of love, and we know this to be true. They have several. I'll name off a few: agape, philia, philutia, eros, pragma, and I can name more. But basically what they mean is simple. Agape is a principle, dutiful love, the strongest of all, the unconditional love. Some people never truly have it because they're not developed and safe enough inside. Agape is hardest to destroy. It is the most stable of all of them. It is the Christian love. It is the good love. It is the love of what is right. And if it's within the person, that's going to be the love that may remain after the relationship's over, but the other sides will end. If it's an intimate partner relationship, eros dies, the romantic love. If it's a friendship, philia, a lot of the affection will die. The same with family relationships, the same with intimate partner relationships, because you have this love in every relationship that's actually strong and solid at some point. The ludus, the playful love, the enjoyment of the person, that will die. And eventually everything that made this wonderful relationship enjoyable begins to fade. Not because you got tired of it, but because the person or persons who continually to affront that love by negative behavior and negative energy are destroying it. The narcissist is a destroyer. They destroy their own nest. They destroy their own partners. They destroy everything good in a desperate attempt to hold on and control it. How ironic. One more Greek word for you for love: mania. We are familiar with that word as used in mental health, but mania originally meant an obsessive love of something, anything. It is like obsession. Mania is okay in small amounts, like sugar or salt, but in large amounts, it's very destructive. It will consume the person who is manic about something, obsessed about something, even if it's a partner or controlling someone. It will consume those around them as well. It is an unhealthy, unbalanced state of mind. And if it's paired with controlling behavior and possessiveness, it can become a very dangerous thing. It is the stuff stalkers are made of. It's also included in malignant narcissist relationships, especially when someone that they are in control of or were in control of breaks the control. And this person becomes manically obsessed with gaining that control back. An all or nothing state of mind that can end in disaster, as we've seen many times over. So in conclusion, when love is manic, controlling, obsessive, possessive, it is selfish, one-sided, rejects resolution, and does not respond in kind to love that's given to it in a healthy way, you have unhealthy love, toxic love, destructive love, and it's not really love at all. If you apply the Greek words to this love, it's not even agape love. It is an unhealthy philosia, love of self, on an unhealthy scale. And it destroys the self as well.